So how's everyone doing today? I'm Ozzy from the Nerdy Basement. How you guys doing?
Hey,
Really good. Yeah.
Ozzy.
Are you guys excited about the release of the movie this week?
Absolutely. Oh
It
my
was
God.
it was
I'm so
super
excited.
fun. It was super fun. It was cute. Has some nice horror scenes, some nice comedy. So yeah, let's jump right into it. Let's talk about it. You guys were, are part of the core group of the movie. What attracted you guys to your specific roles?
Uh,
Or do you want me to?
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I I was super excited about this role because I think Gretchen is a lot more than what meets the eye, and I think that you get to see her overcome so much, and you get to see how truly strong she is. And I think you probably didn't know that or assume that at first glance. So it was really exciting to play such a strong 16-year-old girl. And also, you're in the 80s and it's fun. And
Right?
yeah, I was just super excited.
Super cool, super cool. How about you?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think seconding sort of everything Amiah said. And same with Abby. Just like the layers I feel like these characters are afforded is really fun. And I think just like Abby specifically as a character for me was really interesting to sort of explore. Yeah, and I mean being in the freaking 80s, that's like a career goal, I feel like, for any
Nice. Well,
actor.
that's wonderful. I'm glad it happened for you because it's super
Yeah,
fun to
yeah.
go back to the 80s, especially in the horror genre. So I feel like that's making a comeback. So it's always good to revisit the 80s when it comes to horror. But Amaya, for you, a specific question. You channel a little bit of Mean Girls in this movie. Was there a
Mhm.
lot of rewatching, a lot of studying of the Mean Girls film to kind of channel that a little bit?
I mean, yeah, I've always kind of, I don't know. I like to think that I'm a nice person, but there is a little bit of a attitude in me,
If you have to
so
bring it
I
out,
was just I was channeling that. But yeah, I was watching all kinds of stuff. I was watching exorcisms being performed. I was watching Heathers and Pretty in Pink. I was doing all that. So
yeah.
hopefully you can see
No, it's
that through the
definitely
film.
noticeable. I definitely noticed. I was like, "Oh, yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that." But I got a very specific question for you, Barry season 4. I have to ask, how's that coming
Oh,
along? How's that coming along? If you can
Hey,
say
come on, you
anything.
don't want me to spoil anything, do you?
Oh, yes, I do
Uh,
actually. Yeah, a little
I
bit.
know, I know, I know. No, I mean, I think all I can say is, everyone seems to be having a blast working on it, and I think it's gonna come together and be a really sick season. And I like that people are, they don't know what to expect. So whatever sort of bill and everyone put together is gonna blow us out of the water.
Nice, that's awesome. Can't wait to see that new season. But I also got to ask about another horror film that you were a part of, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the Netflix re-release. Well, not the re-release, but the remake. Any chances we get to see you in a possible sequel on that?
I don't know. I mean, that's up to them. Although, I mean, personally, my ideal sequel would be like, let's wait till I'm like 70 something and then just kind of like, kind of a little bit of a repeat of what we did, except different.
Right. But yeah, so going back to my best friend's exorcism a little bit. There's a lot of focus on the power of friendship in this movie, but there's also a lot of self-reflecting that your characters, both all four of you, the entire group goes through a self-reflective journey, and learning about themselves and what they're able to overcome. You as the actors playing these characters, what were you able to gravitate to and connect with the most with your respective characters?
I mean, with Abby, I like that she, is not a perfect person. I also think like she is like sort of insecure and introverted, but not in this external way that I think a lot of films feel the need to like portray
Hmm.
insecure people as
Right.
like she tries very hard to sort of maintain herself, but she's not necessarily like quiet in a corner all the time. Like she's spending time with her friends like a person, but also
Mhm.
has those aspects of her. And I like that.
Right. How about you,
yeah,
Maya?
and kind of similar to what I said earlier, I just liked how strong Gretchen was, and I loved how much she loved Abby. I think that was really
Yeah.
special, and I think there's a lot of films and shows, or Hollywood really, they kind of like to pit women and young women against each other. And I think this movie, we overcame something with each other. And, you know, I would have still been possessed if it wasn't for Abby. So I'm
Right.
grateful for her.
Right, awesome.
And
So,
yeah,
so final question I have to ask, since we're in the 80s, favorite 80s horror film. Let me know what you guys got.
oh my gosh.
I mean, I do that, like I do think maybe Halloween. And that's also one that's been interesting to watch, just because it's like it's continued to sort of reinvent itself into the modern era.
Right.
So that's been a blast to keep up with that franchise.
I agree 1,000%.
Yeah, and actually Halloween for me too. It's my little brother's favorite movie, and we
Aw.
always watch it together, and yeah, it's like our thing. So that one is my favorite, but because of like the sentimental meaning behind it for us.
Nice. That's my favorite horror franchise too. So maybe we'll get a nice watch party going, and we'll all
I'm so down.
The three of
enter the
us.
basement, and we'll have a nice watch party with some popcorn, have the lights going, and the surround sound. But I'll
Heck
let
yeah.
you find
Let's make it
ladies
happen.
go. Yeah, let's do it. Let's make it happen. I'll let you find ladies go. Everyone watching can catch My Best Friend's Exorcism on Prime Video September 30th, which is this week. And I want to thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day for, and entering the basement to chat with me for a little bit. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, right
Thank
on.
you. You
Huge
too.
fan.
Thank you. Bye-bye.